told you not to show up unannounced.
Hey, I was watching that!
Berkeley had this. Do you realize how bad it would have been if she took these?
You are overreacting.
Oh, clickbait. What many scientists agree to be the worst kind of bait there is. I mean, you can't even catch a fish with it, so, I mean, what are we doing, people? So I went to go get a coffee after I recorded that intro, you know, reward myself for my hard work, and, that might just be one of the worst intros I've ever come up with, but you know what? I'm keeping it in. I believe in showing the best and worst side of yourself, and that's pretty far into the worst territory, so we're keeping it. Mr. Man of the Dhar variety, everybody's favorite YouTube life lesson creator, a man who once upheld the moral compass of YouTube single-handedly, but has now gone down a dark path. I say this because basically every single one of Dhar Mann's videos nowadays implements some form of clickbait, whether it's the thumbnail, the title, or both. None of the videos are really accurately represented anymore. I guess children are moving on to bigger and better things, and Dhar Mann just had to adapt to the times. It's a sad story. Much like the sad story we're going to be watching from Dhar Mann today, evil grandmother takes kids from parents, with an old lady holding a knife in the thumbnail, which, not gonna see any of that. Not even really gonna see what the title says either, so, don't go in with any expectations, okay? Because you will likely be disappointed. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
We're home!
Mom, why are you drinking? It's noon.
Come on, it's Saturday. And besides, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Where are the kids?
Oh, the kids. Yeah, they were here just a while ago.
You were supposed to be watching them.
I was.
The entire time.
Alright, so right off the bat, something I don't really like about this video is that it plays down alcoholism as almost like a joke. Like, it's not that bad, but it's kind of portrayed as something that's, like, not a real issue, like something that a person chooses to do. I don't know, there's just a very strange tone throughout the video with how it's handled, and I don't really like it.
Kayla, Berkeley?
Kayla? Berkeley, where are you? Oh my gosh. Kayla, you got chocolate everywhere. Even on your Apple Watch.
Mom.
Was it really necessary to point out that there was an Apple Watch? Is that gonna come back or something?
Berkeley. Oh my gosh, give me that. Do you see this?
I told you not to show up unannounced.
Hey, I was watching that!
Berkeley had this. Do you realize how bad it would have been if she took these?
You are overreacting.
Yeah, I kind of agree, because that kid is, like, definitely old enough to know not to take random pills, so that's kind of on you as a parent. Also, if they were that easily accessible for a child of that size, then it doesn't really matter who was at home. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be watching them in the bathroom to begin with, so, not really a fair point there.
I thought you said she quit drinking.
Yeah, well, I guess she picked it back up again.
Look, I don't feel comfortable letting her watch the kids while we're gone. I'm gonna call my mom and see if she can do it instead.
Your mom. She just got to see the kids last week. My mom hasn't gotten to see the kids at all.
Well, not to be rude, but can you blame me?
It is just not fair that your mom gets to see the kids all the time and my mom barely gets to be around them. I'm sorry, but it is not happening.
Alright, so this is pretty much the main conflict of the story, which is, like, definitely not anything to do with an evil grandmother. More like an irresponsible mother who is weirdly selfish about how her husband's mom gets to see their children. I mean, like, there's definitely something there. It's not a horrible idea for a video, but it has nothing to do with an evil grandmother. I guess irresponsible mother just wouldn't get as many clicks, huh?
Use your claws and dance some more.
Why don't you two go get cleaned up? You have got ice cream all over your faces.
Alright, honestly, on second observation, maybe that kid is younger than I thought and might be willing to down some prescription medicine. I don't know what made me think that kid was like 12 when I first saw them, but okay, a little bit more of an understandable plot point, fair enough.
Hi, Mom.
I just don't understand why I can't see the kids. What supposed to do? Just spend the rest of my years alone until I die? I hardly see the kids as it is.
But we tried to let you see them and you weren't even watching them. You were drinking again. But we can't let you be in charge of the kids when you can't even look after yourself.
Please, sweetheart, I'll do better.
Alright, so once again, the dialogue in and of itself is not like necessarily offensive. I mean, this seems like a relatively realistic conversation between a child and an alcoholic parent. But to make it like the evil grandmother plot point, I don't know, man, that just really does not sit right with me. Sorry if I'm getting caught up on it. But like, come on, Dhar Mann, really? This is like a serious addiction, and the way you choose to portray it is by calling them evil and have them holding a knife and a thumbnail? Come on.
Hello, dear. How have you been?
Great. What are you doing here, Mary?
Well, I saw that Brad called, and I've been trying to call him back, and it's going straight to voicemail, so I just want to make sure everything was okay.
Oh, everything's fine. I think his phone just isn't working, but I'll let him know that you stopped by.
Oh, hold it. Can I see my grandkids?
Oh, they're actually taking a nap right now, so it's not really a good time.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I just love them so much, and I made their favorite bread pudding, so if you give that to them. Oh, and please tell my son that I've been trying to reach him.
Of course.
What kind of evil mother Disney Nickelodeon special kind of plan is this? You're just gonna block a man from talking to his mother and have her not ever see her grandchildren again because you want your mother to fill that role? I mean, you think there's just never gonna be a question about why his mother stopped calling him? That he's just gonna accept that and be like, okay, well, I guess we had a falling out. I will never try and get to the bottom of this. This is just how we live now.
Brad, your mom should get to see the kids more than my mom does. Cancel the trip.
Our tickets are not refundable, and I can't move my time off. The office is already scheduled around it.
We'll stay here then. Look, I already talked to the kids. They don't want us to leave. If they find out they're staying at Mary's house, they're gonna flip out.
We're staying at Grandma Mary's house? Yes, she makes the best bread pudding.
No. You're not going to Grandma Mary's house.
With every scene, I cannot possibly understand why Dhar Mann decided to name this video something to do with an evil grandma. I mean, look, I get it. Sometimes other titles are just easier to sell, but come on, Dhar Mann, you've gotta at least include something evil, okay? This video is clearly written with the mother being the bad person. I mean, at least I really hope so. Hopefully Dhar Mann is not acting like this mother's behavior is normal, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume, give the benefit of the doubt that this mother is the villain of this story. I feel like evil mother would have been just as good.
Hello?
What? No,
Hey, what's going on?
Cassandra's saying that she can't find the kids.
What do you mean?
I don't,
Oh my gosh, I knew we should just drop them off with my mom.
that was not the time, Brad. Okay, call the police. We're getting off the plane right now.
Excuse me? We need to get off the plane now.
Is everything all right?
Can we please just get off the plane?
This might just be the most unrealistic thing that I have ever seen in a Dhar Mann video. 2 passengers being allowed to walk off a plane willy-nilly, no questions asked. Yeah, that is never happening.
Come on, Larry.
It's Cassandra. She says the cops just got there.
I can't believe this is happening.
I know. I'm so worried. I keep hoping that maybe they just went to the park
Wait.
or something.
Doesn't Kayla have an Apple Watch?
All right, fair enough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
I can't believe this.
Come on in.
Girls. Can you two give us a minute? You can eat in the bedroom.
Yes, sorry, children. We need to have a discussion with your grandmother about the legality of kidnapping. Alright, so I guess we got a classic bait and switch with the evil grandmother. Still don't like how they made the whole thing about alcoholism like a red herring for being evil. Still not past that.
I can explain. You see, I get so lonely living here all by myself. The only thing I think about are my grandkids. I call them almost every day, hoping to see them or even just talk to them, but lately all my phone calls have been going to voicemail or getting rejected. When I came by to see the kids yesterday, it broke my heart even more that I couldn't see them.
Mary, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but it sounds like you need a life. I mean, my goodness, I know that children make the world go round, it's the future generation, but come on. You gotta do something other than see your grandchildren. Take up mall walking or something, I don't know, plant a garden. There's more to life than your grandchildren.
Wait, Mom, you said you came over yesterday? I had no idea.
Didn't Amy tell you I brought bread pudding for the girls?
No, she didn't.
I didn't want to just show up, and I've been trying to call you many times, and it just goes to voicemail.
Wait, you... Hold on a second. I don't have a single call from you. Why wouldn't that have gone so well?
It's my fault.
All right, guys, time for a poll, an open public opinion survey. Is this divorce worthy? You guys think you're signing the papers after something like this happens? I don't know. If my wife blocked my mother on my phone, I'd definitely have some questions, that's for sure.
I blocked her phone number in your phone.
You did what?
I just didn't want her getting to spend so much time with the kids when my mom isn't able to. But I see now that your mom's done nothing wrong. She's done nothing but show us all so much love. I think I was just so upset with my situation with my own mom that I took it out on you and Mary, and I'm so sorry.
Brad, or whatever your name is. I don't know why Brad came to mind. I don't think that's your name. You are a more understanding person than I. I would not be extending the comforting shoulder rub at this situation. I would be questioning my life choices, to be honest. Grown woman blocking my own mother because her mother can't see the kids? That is, not gonna work with me, brother.
But I realize now that a mother-in-law can be the mom you always wanted, but never had.
I love you so much. Just like you're my own daughter.
Oh, okay. Wow, we're really just throwing old mama to the side there, huh? No talk about maybe getting her some help or something? Just adopting a new mother? Okay, sure, Dhar Mann. Why not? Well, guys, what do you think? Where does this rank on the clickbait meter? I feel like it really checks off a lot of the boxes. I mean, there was no evil grandmother in this video. The one in the thumbnail was not even the supposed evil grandmother, nor did anybody ever have a knife. I mean, Dhar Mann, your views are exceptionally good without it. You do not need to do this. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.